Hello and welcome back to VanillaCraft. We're currently in another portal at spawn, and I know that you guys are desperate to find out where we've ended up in the main base. So, let's go through. Whoa, cool transition, right? Love that. Or, welcome to the main base area. At the moment, it's an absolute kind of mess. It's a sparse jungle biome. So, we've also got like a plains biome over here. So we're going to have to do a lot of clearing out. I think I'm probably going to take down that mountain as well. I don't know. There's lots of horses, cows, sheep and pigs. There's pumpkins. This is a good little area for what will end up being the main base. I just kind of need to plan it out first. I think the first thing I'm going to do is take out this teeny tiny little hill here. Just so that I can kind of see what I'm doing. And I can work from that. There's so much to do, but I think clearing out is going to be the main thing to do. And then, I guess, start on the city. So, let's go. Alrighty, so, obviously this is the portal, and there was a bit of a bumpy bit there, and I've just taken that down. Didn't take me too long, thankfully. But now I just need to sort of flatten out the rest of the area, or give it a bit of a makeover. And then maybe plan, I don't know, maybe I should plan before I make buildings and before I do terraforming. I think that'll be a good idea. I think I'll do that. I think first off I need to make some buildings that are kind of close to the portal but not actually directly on it, because I want it to make it seem like a portal's just appeared out of nowhere, which it more or less has. So I don't want to have a building dedicated to the portal. Not at the moment anyway. Why is it always raining whenever I go to record? Like, this is a curse that I have, I think. Anyway, I've got a few buildings kind of somewhat placed down at the moment. I've got no idea what they're going to end up looking like. So far, I've kind of got an idea for like a... This could be like a sort of side road, 3 blocks long. And then the alleys can be like 2 blocks long. And then we can have a teeny tiny alley, which just is like a little shortcut or something down this way. I definitely need to like make a headquarters of building ideas that I need to write down. It might end up being this one. This is just where I put my bed for now. I might try and put them into like a little pen and then make a cow farm out of that. Oh, there's a hole here. Oh, hang on. There's chains. That probably means it's like a mineshaft thing. So we could have like a quarry kind of thing here as well. That'd be fun. Who doesn't have a quarry in their city? But I think I would really need to just like place down more layout blocks for an area. I don't think it's going to end up looking as grand as Galaxy's area does at the moment, but you know, we've got to make a bit of the start somewhere. There's also probably going to be custom trees and just... I don't know, I've got to remember that this is going to end up being taken over by the Nether, so I need to take that into consideration. So I could have like a giant Nether ravine somewhere. Oh, actually, that's what the giant hole over here could be. Like, it doesn't even load how deep it is. Jeez, this is massive. This could actually end up being like a... almost like a portal to hell, really. This could be where the Nether kind of starts erupting from. Oh, I love it when the environment helps out. Oh, speaking of environment and helping out, it is time to do a snooze. Alrighty, okay. It's now morning. That's not going to burn because it's wearing a helmet, so let's get rid of that. Thank you for your donation of food. Hang on, how many buildings do I have at the moment? I've got 5 including this one, but I think this one's going to end up being connected to this one here. Yeah, it's going to end up being cool. And just like that, we have a stack of diamond blocks on VanillaCraft. That is actually bonkers to think about. Oh my god. So, I think it's time for me to move on to the next project, which is to gather enough resources needed to start laying out the foundations for this area. So far, I've got a few buildings set down. I don't know how many this is. I haven't actually been counting. I've just been placing blocks and praying. It's going to end up being a massive area, though. Whew, it's going to be taking a long time. But I don't have that many stacks of cobble left. I think I've used about 6 or 7 so far, which is quite a lot for this. So I need to go mining for more cobblestone or start mining for deep slate. But I want that to be a fairly easy process. And to do that, I'm going to need a beacon. And to get a beacon, I need a wither star. To get a wither star, Well, I'm gonna have to kill a wither, aren't I? It's about time, too. I did say in episode 5 I was gonna plan on killing 5 withers. That did not happen. I haven't killed one yet. Anyway, this is gonna end up being like a kind of little alley that leads to a sort of remote dock or something. I don't know. I had an idea for it. I've managed to build a cobblestone kind of border around this entire area. It's going to be like an infected zone. And I think this will be kind of a really cool project to do in the future. And I'm really looking forward to getting on with it. I'm thinking of having like a train station nearby as well, with like train tracks coming out and then breaking into the water. Or like being broken into the water there. I just think that would be like a kind of cool thing to have as well, to really show how broken this area is. But I think what I also need to do is I need to make a cow farm. I need to have a constant source of food. Plus, it would help with the books. There's a kind of weird looking sculpture thing here. This is not going to be a building. This is going to be like a kind of man-made ravine almost. Like the earth has cracked and split and I don't know. I was thinking of making it lead all the way up to the giant crater. It's going to end up being like Stranger Things, this, isn't it? That wasn't even my intention. It was just a happy accident. Anyway, I hope you guys like this area that we've ended up at. I think this is going to be genuinely one of the coolest things that I've made ever. It might end up being a bit like Neuro SMP Season 3, The Creative World. If you watched that series, you might remember that we had a season where we just used creative, and I used that opportunity to create a city. It was very structured and there wasn't any like higgledy-piggledy stuff and it just made sense. Anyway, that's kind of what I'm not going to do this time. I kind of want it to be as random as possible, but I'm also going to need a load of torches to light up this area. I'm going to do lighting up and gathering resources behind the scenes. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching today's episode on VanillaCraft. I hope you had a fantastic time. I certainly did. And I'll catch you all in the next one, whenever that may be. And it might not be for a month because I'm very busy for the next 3 weeks. Bye!